Have you ever wondered why so many African businesses struggle to grow, even when their products are good? You see factories full of potential, farmers with harvest ready to export, and entrepreneurs with drive. But something keeps holding them back. Today, we're talking about 5 invisible barriers that are quietly blocking African businesses from reaching international markets. And the one digital system that is changing the game, the African Trade Gateway or ATG. Or it's possible you produce cocoa in your farm, and perhaps your government gives you a chicken change. Or perhaps you also produce rubber, but you sell your rubber for chicken change as well. Well, after today's video, you're first going to get yourself exposed and see exactly how you can scale up your business to see how you can begin to earn at least ×5 of whatever it is you've been earning. Today's video is going to teach you how you can gain access into the international markets, especially within Africa. Now, for context, across 54 countries, Africa is building the AfTac, and AfTA is a single market designed to move goods freely across border. But here's the reality. Most small and medium businesses still can't access those markets. They are locked out not because their products are bad, but because the system isn't built for them. And that's where ATG comes in, which is powered by Afreximbank and the AfTA Secretariat. Now, which comes in? Isn't it a random online marketplace, or is African verified B2B trade ecosystem connecting importers, exporters, banks, and logistic partners safely in one place? Once again, think for instance, you currently have rubber in your plantation, and there's somebody in Kenya who needs your goods. But your biggest challenge is the very fact that you don't even have access to the person in Kenya. And or perhaps the people you're willing to sell to within here, what they're actually requesting for, the prices are not really obtainable, despite the fact you know that your product is wanted worldwide. But today I'm going to tell you about a platform that gives you the opportunity. Either you're using TOFA or you're using ATG, you gain access into other countries. Logistics, freight, everything is already planned out for you. I mean, everything is all sorted out for you. You meet your buyers face to face, you're able to deal the volumes, sell to international clients and all. Now, one of the biggest problems that people currently face when dealing with trades, sometimes not because you don't get those international offers or other cross countries offers, but your biggest challenge lies with trust. And so no trust, no trade. Now, let's start with trust. Ask any African exporter about their biggest fear. It's getting scammed. Fake buyers, unverified companies, and ghost importers are everywhere. Deals fall through, and then the next thing your payment vanishes into thin air. And that fear stops honest businesses from taking the leap into cross-border trade. Nobody wants to pump in 10 million into a deal, or 10 million of products into a deal, and after that it goes into vanishing. Nobody's willing to do that. Now, but that's where ATG actually comes in, because every member is verified through Mansa, African Due Diligence, and repository, and backed by Afreximbank. You don't trade with strangers anymore. You trade with verified trusted partners, and every transaction is protected. But on the second thought, also, we also have an escrow system. Perhaps you're scared. Oh, what happens? What if I send money to this person? What then happens? Will my money just vanish? No, there's an escrow system in place to hold your funds until goods have arrived. And after goods has arrived, safe and sound, then your money is released to the seller. Now, these systems are actually put in place to ensure that people have no form of fear at all. That's the reason why we are here for you. That's the reason why ATG was created. Now, the second problem that people currently face is the logistics nightmare. Oh, so I have products, and perhaps you're making a particular kind of instrument, or you're creating drones, or you have stuff that you're creating, and you're looking for a means to get your product across into other African countries. Because ask me a very simple question. Why do other African countries need to buy things from US or from China when they can just get it a stone throw very close to them here? Why? That's why ATG is here. That's why TOFA is here. One of the purposes for which TOFA is coming here into this game is to really ensure that people within African continents can buy things from one another safe and sound, no fear. Logistics is well covered up. Now, when we talk about logistics, moving goods across border in Africa can feel like moving mountains. Road delays, missing paperwork, custom confusion, When your shipment disappears, nobody takes responsibility. Many African businesses spend more time chasing trucks than chasing their company growth. And ATG or TOFA changes that with an integrated logistics network. You can access verified freight companies, warehouses, and shipments, tracking in real time, meaning you can just log into an app or the website and see precisely where it is your goods are. These are some of the things. So, my goods is actually supposed to get to Togo. Where is it at the moment? Just by looking at the system or looking at the app, you have access to everything. These are some of the things that we are making very easy for people. No matter where it is, even if you're into agricultural products, you're into manufacturing, you're creating whatever thing it is. Even if it's goods and services, clothes, services that you're offering, whatever it is, this platform gives you the opportunity. And not just this, beyond the verified companies, because before you come on ATG, you need to be verified, your company and everything. So we do proper KYC or know your business, KYB. We do proper KYB. We know our businesses, we understand everybody, what do they do and all that before we bring you on board. And so from factory to port to buyer, everything is visible. We cut off unnecessary middlemen who just hike up prices and make things difficult for you. Now, the system connects directly to the Pan-African Payments and Settlement System, that's the PAPSS, meaning even payments move as fast as your goods. Is that not amazing? Now, the third problem that we currently see people, whether importers, exporters, or those involved in logistics and all that they face is that banks don't lend to traders. So, you have cocoa. You want to send your cocoa to Kenya, perhaps, because you believe that Kenya has a chocolate factory. Instead of you sending it far, paying a whole lot for logistics and all that, and so many encumbrances here and there, banks would definitely not be willing to lend you money. Or you're in Kenya, you want to buy a raw material that is in producing something, they're not willing to give to you. Question is, what do you do? Now that's where we also come in. Now, most exporters can't get loans, not because their business is bad, but because big banks don't understand trade. They want collateral. If you don't have, they can't give you. They see risks, no opportunity, so they say stock. But Afreximbank built ATG to solve exactly this. Once you are verified, you gain access to Afrexim Trade Finance, short-term funding, receivables, financings, credit lines, used specifically for African trade. Now you can take bigger orders, expand faster, and actually compete. The fourth problem, which people still face, is payment delays. Now that kills a whole lot of deals, honestly speaking. So imagine shipping your goods and waiting 3 months to get paid. It happens every day because cross-border transfers move through foreign banks that charge high fees and take forever. But with ATG and TOFA, wow, we solve all the problem for you. Now we connect it directly to PAPSS. That's the Pan-African Payment and Settlement System. So payments are instant, secure, and in your local currency. So there's no need for you to begin to say, I'm sourcing for dollar so that I can be able to purchase this raw material, or I can be able to purchase something from Africa. No. All this is knocked off. If you're buying something, you pay your local currency. If you're selling something, you receive money in your local currency. Now, no dollar exchange drama, no bank stress, just business flowing smoothly. If I go back to the fifth problem that people currently face, and one of the things that is currently hindering small and medium businesses, if you're not subscribed to my channel, click on the subscription button, touch that notification bell, because I'm going to be bringing you more updates about what ATG offers and how you can gain access to some of the beautiful offers like this, like easily without much ado. The fifth problem is no data and no direction. So for instance, I have intention of shipping 50 tons. I produce 50 tons of cocoa in my country, in Ghana. But the challenge I'm currently having is, I don't know that someone in Kenya, how many bags they need, or what other problem. What if I ship it over there and then I don't have a sufficient market, or I don't have somebody who's going to buy it from me? You see, here at ATG or at TOFA, one of the beautiful things that we do for you is that we give you the opportunity for you to know, you gain data, how much is really needed. Even if you're into sourcing and you source around your country, let's say I'm able to source over 100 tons from people in my country that are into cocoa. I know, okay, this is what I have. And I can tell my buyers out there, I have over 100 tons. So maybe somebody from one country is saying I need 10 tons, another person saying I need another 20 tons, another person saying I need 30 tons. Now, because of this data available, it makes a lot of things so easy. I mean, so easy. And so that's why data is very important, because when you don't have data, you don't have direction. You know where to channel every single of your products, and you'll receive your payment right on time. Now, here's something few talk about. Most African traders don't have real market data. They don't know what products are in demand in Kenya or what buyers are paying in Ghana. Without data, they are guessing, and guessing costs money. Now, ATG or TOFA gives real-time data, trade data, pricing and regulation updates. Small businesses can make big moves backed by information and not by instincts. And finally, this is what I need you to imagine. You're a manufacturer in Lagos. You find a verified buyer in Nairobi. You ship through a trusted logistic partner. You get paid instantly through PAPSS. Now, when you need funding for your next shipment, Afrexim has your back. That's not the future. That's what is happening right now on ATG. Over 35,000 businesses have already joined, and 3.5 billion worth of RFQs have been generated, and the numbers keep growing. So the question is, how can you be a part of this? How can you get onboarded? Now, if you're ready to trade smarter, you're willing to increase your volumes of trade, you're willing to tell yourself, in the next 1 year, I want to triple or get 10x of whatever it is I've been doing, just in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years, depending on how far you can see. Because there is always a market. And whenever there is a market, there should always be a supply. If there is a demand, find a way and supply. That's how riches is made. Now, if you're ready to trade smarter, safer, and faster, it's time to join the African Verified Trades community. Click on the link below. Give us a chart, and we'll get you onboarded. Onboarding is for free. Nobody's going to charge you a single dime. Irrespective of your country, wherever it is that you find yourself, just let us know, and let's get your business forward. Let's push your business to the next level. ATG isn't just a platform. It's a new face of African trade. Don't watch others grow. Trade with confidence. Trade with ATG. Let ATG grow your business for you. That's why we are one of Africa's biggest markets you can ever think about. We are interested in business-to-business trades. Thank you. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, do click on the subscription button. Drop your comment section on this video if you actually have any complaints, and we'll see what we'll give you a positive reply on that. Thank you for watching.